What's up, y'all? I'm back. Okay. Girl. What's up, y'all? Girl, I'm back. All right. I was on the phone. Well, first I was, I needed to let my phone charge just a little bit. Whew. I really don't want to be on here too long. Baby, we back, baby. I told you I was coming back. I really don't want to be on here too long because I need to go pick my candles up. I ordered some candles from Bath and Body Works, and I need to go pick them up. And I didn't even they didn't even really have the scents that I wanted, so I just ordered like a couple. Then hopefully when I get up there, they have the scents that I want, and then I can exchange them. Thank you. Chad, you don't want to know what's going on underneath this hat. Hot mess. Oh, we're gonna start in a couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Shouldn't be too long. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and we're gonna start at the 2-minute mark. We starting. We back, Sarkeisha? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Girl, I don't even have no P.O. I keep telling the people I'm gonna get a P.O. box, and I have not gotten a P.O. box yet. But I'm gonna get one. I keep telling myself that, and I keep telling people. I love candles now. I love me some candles. Oh, I love candles. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I was saying, this is Kandi and the Gang. This is season 1, episode 8. You know, I rarely do live reviews. You know, I get I don't think live reviews are my thing. It may start to me because it's really not that difficult, I guess. But y'all know I get sidetracked and girl, you know my ADHD start kicking in. I ain't been diagnosed. I diagnosed myself. So girl, let me stop. All right, so Philip, like I was saying before I ended the last video, Philip seems to be loosening up. You know, they had the little interaction with him, and he had a little interaction with Brian, and it seemed real cute. You know, kind of just okay, girl. It looked like Philip is starting to kind of breathe a little bit, child. I thought it was very, very cute when Mama Joyce and Aunt Bertha were taking the dating profile pics, and Aunt Bertha was like, "That's money." All right, so Dominique, June, and Shandricka, they go out. Oh, girl, the more Philip loosens up on the show, the less he's on the show. Girl, okay? All right, so June is Shandricka's boyfriend. So they all go out. Shandricka, June, and Dominique. They go out for lunch, dinner, whatever. June brings up to Shandricka, to Dominique, about, you know, basically, we come together, you should have left with us. Dominique, whole thing, girl, that's why I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence, like, do y'all think, I just saw you, Paige, do y'all think that June should have just shut up and let Shandricka handle the situation with Dominique? Because he was out there, okay, I didn't even think about that, you're right. I don't think June was wrong because he was out there embarrassed too. Okay, I can get with that one. Okay, I can get with that. Okay, that makes sense. That's what I think too. Oh, June and Drinker were right, but Drinker, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, and I literally put June is right. Okay? I put what? June is right. June was right, but I felt like Drinker should have been the one to bring it up. Because, okay, just listen to me. Because I feel like situations like that can go left real fast. And when you got somebody like Dominique, who don't really seem like she play around with these niggas like that, if Dominique would have said, June, you need to shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? Even though I do agree that June was right, I just feel like Shandricka should have been the mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of understand, and I used to always be like, girl, Dr. Heavenly, shut up. I'm about to make a point. I remember Dr. Heavenly used to always say that a man should not address a woman. And I used to be like, girl, why? Because if I got something to say, I'm a man and you a woman, then bitch, we can just say what we need to say and go about our business. You know what I'm saying? But I understand now that situations can go left real fast, right? And quiet as it's kept, no tea, no shade. A woman will hurt a nigga's feelings, right? And we know these niggas are very, very, very fragile, right? Like, it ain't like these niggas, that's why I know I'm about to go on the whole rant. I'm about to go on the whole rant. That's why these niggas, the only thing they can resort to is hitting a woman. Because they can't, they mouth don't move as fast as a woman. So when a woman is gonna be like, and girl, then the nigga sitting there, head spinning, now he mad and he wanna hit you. Cause he can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? So I get it to a certain degree, like when people say, girl, men shouldn't address women, women shouldn't address men because, girl, it could literally go down. She don't know how to handle confrontation. She don't. So it's just like, I get June was right, but I also felt like I understood what Dominique was saying. Like Dominique said in the confessional, Shandricka, get your dude. It's like, you shut up and get your dude. Because if Dominique would have accidentally or even said something remotely disrespectful, June would have got pissed off, right? Shandricka would have got pissed off. And then the situation would have turned into a whole nother situation. Baby, she do got a lot of mouth. Right? That's true. She don't know how to handle confrontation, but all that mouth she got. So it's kind of like, I'm with June. June wasn't wrong for feeling the way that he felt. And then, like somebody just said in the comment section, girl, he was left outside too. But Dominique, I got something for your ass too. Don't get it twisted. See, that's the thing, y'all. Y'all been thinking, I got something for Dominique ass too. Okay? So it's like, okay. Dominique told him he was wrong. You know, you could tell she was holding back. And based off Dawn's speak on it, she was really mad at Shardo. I don't be watching her speak on it. Unless it's somebody who, like, I'm not, I don't know how to. As much as I love the show, and as much as I want the show to continue for at least a few more seasons, I'm not interested in hearing what they have to say individually. So, like, even when I see that they're on Kandi's YouTube channel, I never click on the videos. Like, I don't click on Brian, I don't click on Shandricka's. Was Shandricka on there? I haven't clicked on Phil, like none of them. Because outside of the show, it's kind of like, girl, I'm really not interested in y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? On the show, I think they're kiki on the show. But outside of the show, I really don't want to hear nothing they got to say. Girl, that attitude, Miss Dominique, was nasty, girl. And I caught exactly what the fuck he was trying to say. Girl, I'm gonna get into your ass in a little bit, Miss Dominique. But yeah, I get what June was saying, because I was not low key, I literally put June is right on my paper. But I could also understand why Dominique was like in the confessional, like, get your nigga. Like, he need to shut up. Because situations like that can turn real left, real fast. And then now all of a sudden, girl, you got Dominique and June cussing each other out. Now Shandricka, you gonna be mad because Dominique disrespected your man. You know what I'm saying? When it could have been like, girl, you should have came to me in the first place, even though June was up that side too. So, anyways, okay. June brought Shandricka a car. Bitch, when Patrick said, first of all, Patrick still made June pay for parking. Baby, I was not expecting Patrick to still make June pay that $10. Bitch, Patrick still made June pay that $10. And then he said, if you gotta figure out how you gonna pay $10, then basically, why you got a Mercedes? I got something for Patrick too. I pretty much got something for everybody. Okay? I pretty much got something for everybody. Y'all say Patrick own the parking lot. Does he really own the parking lot? I don't know. Does he really own the parking lot? Because if he owned it, then I understand. Because that's his money. I mean, even if he didn't own it, girl, he still got to do his job. So at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if he owns it or, you know, because at the end of the day, you still got to pay for parking. But I just thought it was funny. I didn't expect him to make June pay for parking. I thought he was just going to be like, oh, he just here to shoot the show. Oh, Kandi said, okay, he owns the parking lot. Now, I'm trying to figure out, and I'm not trying to be in nobody's pockets, but why the fuck, June, you buying Shandricka a Mercedes, a pimped out, was it matte black Mercedes, and she work a job where she make $12.50? What was wrong with that Toyota Corolla? Now, I know that Shandricka got her own business, and she got her, you know, but it still doesn't make sense to me for you to be pulling into a job in a Mercedes and bitch, you make $12.50 an hour. Girl, don't make sense. Girl, what? And I know that sound like a hater-ass statement, and I might be hating just a little bit, but it's like, girl, what? That was your first? So Shandricka gonna be pulling her to OLG. Now she might be okay because now they get money from the show and all that good stuff. But girl, like, she really gonna be pulling her to OLG. June got it. Maybe he do. Maybe he do. But girl, all I'm saying is, girl, ain't nobody, let me tell you something. And this is before the show even, before they brought cameras around. Girl, you ain't sitting there working a job for no $12.50 because your man got it. Girl, I'm just saying. I love me some Shandricka to pieces. June seemed like a cool dude. But what I'm saying is before those cameras came around, you were making $12.50. If your man really got it like that, you wouldn't be cranking up your Toyota Corolla to go clock in for no $12.50 an hour. If your man really got it like that. So she must have been waiting to be on TV. Either she knew. The only way it would make sense to me is Shandricka knew that this show was coming. Like, that would make sense to me then. Like, if Shandricka was like, child, I knew that the show was coming, so I was like, girl, let me go ahead and sign up. Let me go ahead and sign up to be a motherfucking hostess because, baby, they about to have ATL Vanderpump Rules, okay, and I'm trying to be on a motherfucking show. At that point, it will make sense. Because, bitch, quiet as it's kept, if I was in Atlanta and I knew Kandi was about to start shooting the show, bitch, I would have went and applied too. Where you work at OLG? I'm trying to wait for these cameras to come around. Honey, baby, the reality show be changing the girls' lives. Do you hear me? Them motherfuckers on Vanderpump Rules live in $1 million houses now. Please don't get it twisted, okay? That car note is probably high as hell, and that insurance is probably high as hell. And then I thought it was weird as fuck. Now, I don't want to sound like no hater. I really don't. But I thought it was weird as fuck that he brought the car to her job and then called her and was like, "Where you at?" What the fuck you mean? Where I'm at? Nigga, I'm at work. Yeah. What the fuck? But they shooting the show. They shooting the show. They shooting the show. I have to keep reminding myself, girl, they're shooting the show. Okay? And then she didn't even look excited. She looked like, oh. It almost felt like it almost felt like June had the car, and then he said, "I'm gonna bring the car up to your job. Try and act surprised, or I'm gonna bring you a new car." And he pulled up with the car that was already sitting at their house. Because when she first saw it, she was just like, "Oh," and then she was like, "Ah!" Girl, it took you 5 minutes, girl, to get excited. Anyways, girl, we like Shandricka, we like June, okay? I don't want no problems, okay? Hold up. Oh, so he goes up. He goes up to the guys. He goes up to Short, what's his name? The one who swore he can dress? The one that swear he can dress, but he ain't gave me nothing on the show. He throw a blazer on with everything. Shardo. So Shardo, Brian, Torian. June walks up. He wants to know what happened at the party. Girl. If I was one of them, I just would have sat there. Girl, I don't have nothing to say. Because the truth of the matter is, you just finished talking to Patrick, and I mean, what do you want me to say? Girl, like when Torian said he ran up on us, and Brian said, "No, he walked." Girl, no, he walked. So he walked up to them. They basically was just like, you know, girl, at this point, I get it, because June was standing outside too. Okay? Because he didn't run up on us, girl. He walked. Okay? And then he went on by his business. Girl, Brian had me cracking up when he said that. So they have a wig funeral. Brian buries one of his wigs. Why does this count, Brian? You really look better without the wigs. When he took it, when he showed how his hair looked without the wig, I was like, girl, he actually looked 20 times better without the wig. Maybe because the wigs he's choosing, girl, they give it real costumish. About the only wig that I done seen Brian that was real cute was in his confessional. The blonde one that go down like a B in the front, that's cute. But the other ones give you very much Sunday's best wig. Like when your grandmama throw her wig on for church. That's a church wig. Anyways, girl, the wig funeral was cute, whatever. Okay, so they have a triple date. Oh, Todd invited the guys out for a date with him and Kandi. A triple date. So basically they can kind of get to know each other, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is the thing, right? And this is one of the parts that I forgot to mention in my reviews. June and Patrick almost got into a fight, or they got into it. So once upon a time, there was a little tension there, right? However, I don't even think that's where Safari is coming from. If y'all listen to Safari said in one episode that it's kind of like an unspoken rule that you have beef with the bitch who slept with your man. Remember she said some shit like that? I know y'all remember. Because when she said it, I was like, girl, what the fuck? Did she just say some stupid ass shit like that? So it's not even that Safari, you're saying, oh, well, because the last time, you know, they had an interaction, they almost fought, from what I understand. So that's why I didn't really know if it was best for June and Shandricka to come to the party because I didn't know if they had resolved their issues. Safari is coming from it from a place of, oh, she fucked the nigga I'm with now, so yeah, we can't even do it. Which I get, because there are not a lot of people that would be comfortable around a person who you knew was fucking or had some type of sexual relationship with the person you're with now. So I completely understand it, but it's almost like, Safari girl, you're acting like, at some point, it's like, bitch, they work together. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. She did. Thank you, well, excuse my French. She said that shit. Thank you, hey, Brandy. So it's like, I get it, because again, a lot of people will not feel comfortable being around somebody who has sex with the person they're with. But girl, in this situation, they work together. And Patrick lives right behind the restaurant. If Patrick and Shandricka was gonna fuck, they was gonna fuck a long time ago. Okay? So it's kind of like, once you start to add in those other things, it's kind of like, Safari girl, you're really not, like, you're the only one with the issue. Because June doesn't have an issue. Shandricka does not have an issue. Patrick don't even have an issue. He has an issue because you have an issue. What's up, Katrina Taylor? You see what I'm saying? The only person in this whole situation that has a problem is Safari. Like, she's creating the problem. June don't care. At least they appear that they don't care. Shandricka don't care. Because the truth of the matter is, Shandricka and Patrick work together. It ain't shit you can do about it. Because now, especially with them being on this show, ain't nobody quitting. They're gonna have to drag Shandricka out the motherfucking OLG at this point, because I know they have to drag me too, bitch, okay? So, Miss Safari, you're gonna have to get over whatever you got going on. Safari is not like, this is the thing, right? Safari may not be a bad person. I felt like in this episode, it's kind of like, okay, girl, she might not be that bad. I just don't think she's the type of person. I do think that she still sucks the energy out of a room when she walks in it, though. I do believe that. Come on, Miriam. Baby, one of y'all call that girl Jungle. One of y'all call that girl Jungle. She's not likable. She's not likable. She's not likable. She's not likable. Like, I don't think she's just a complete, just bitch. But it's like, girl, I could see how you walk into a room and everybody be like, oh, girl, that goes Safari. Hey, girl, how you doing? Girl, you look cute. Oh, girl, why she come? I feel like that's what people do when Safari walk into a room. Like, exactly. Who quitting and messing that Bravo check? Exactly. Because ain't nobody quitting that job now. Bitch, I don't blame you. Bitch, Kandi would have to kick me off, kicking and screaming before I walked away from that goddamn TV show. Like I said, girl, look at these motherfuckers on these TV shows. These reality TV shows be changing the girls' lives. Okay? Bitch, all I gotta do is sit here and come to work and argue with a bitch every now and again. Bitch, sign me the fuck up. Okay? Bitch, I'm there. Show him. So, was Safari wrong for calling Patrick a trick? No. I shouldn't even say my answer. Do y'all think that Safari was wrong for calling Patrick a trick, or thinking that Patrick was a trick? Because they felt some type of way about it, and I was trying to understand why everybody felt some type of way about it. Because quiet as it's kept, I completely understand why she felt like he was a trick. At the end of the day, from what they have said, Patrick was a hoe. What ain't Bertha say? 4 for 4, 4 out of 4, say you was a hoe. So when your grandmama, your great aunt, when your aunt and your mama calling you a hoe, then you a hoe. Okay? And then when that's the image that you put out there calling yourself Player P, you can't get mad at Safari for thinking, oh, this nigga, he just he just wants some pussy. He'll trick. I'm gonna get me a couple of dollars, get me a bag, whatever. That's Kandi's cousin. I'm gonna get what the fuck I want, and then I'm gonna go on about my business. Safari was not wrong for thinking that Patrick was a trick, based off of the image that he puts out there. Oh, they felt some type of way because Safari slid into Kandi's DM trying to get with Patrick. She still probably thought he was a trick. Didn't I just say that she probably figured that because that's Kandi's cousin? See, I don't know she slid into Kandi's DM trying to get with Patrick. I think that when Safari first got with Patrick, it was more of that's Kandi's cousin and I can get some money out of the situation. And girl, let's call a thing a thing. Girl, it looked like Safari got Patrick wrapped around her fucking pinky toe. Ooh, the girls will call you an opportunist. Ooh, y'all think so? Ooh, I didn't even think about it that way. Ooh, Safari. Ooh, girl, see, I was going, ooh. Ooh, Safari. See, that's why I like talking to y'all bitches, because y'all be having me, okay, bitch, you might be right. See, Safari, I had already had my thoughts together, and I was going to defend you. But now the girl's talking about you a motherfucking opportunist, girl. Oh, there we go. He was a trick in her eyes, and she presented herself as a groupie to get close to Kandi. So she used bitch, they wearing you out, Safari, bitch, aka Jungle. That's what the girls called you. That's what somebody called you last week, Jungle. Bitch! She ain't. Miriam ain't stupid. Look how she got her business on the show and product placement on her waist. Bitch, I'm gonna keep going up for Safari now. Safari, bitch. Shout out to Safari. Now, bitch, now, I done drug Safari for 8 motherfucking episodes. Now, girl, out the blue now, I go, bitch, Safari ain't no motherfucking idiot. So is she an opportunist or is she, girl, she's an opportunist girl. Girl, the girls wearing you, girl, I don't know, girl. Girl, y'all got my mind working now. Now y'all got my mind going 5 different ways. Is she an opportunist? I can't get mad at Safari for that because Brown do the same thing. When I tell you, baby, Brown mentioned motherfucking egg rolls every goddamn episode in Safari. Bitch, Safari have Patrick wearing her waist trainers. Period. And he put that bitch on too. I mean, Safari. I don't know if I'm mad or if I'm, girl, low-key going for her now. But her personality is, that's the thing, and that's another thing too. Like, even with all what she probably doing, and even with her promoting her business, girl, nobody likes you. No tea, no shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the gag. That's the gag. That's the gag. Like, even with people knowing Safari's business, nobody likes her on the show. Like, people, if Brian had his truck open right now, people love Brian. So people are going to go support Brian. The girls don't like you, Jungle. Her personality is dry. And the thing is, a lot of people have personalities like Safari. I don't know no more. I don't know. Safari might be an opportunist, girl. I don't know. All right. So, hold up. Oh, so they felt some type of way about her calling, what's the name of Trick? June and Shandricka. So what it sounds like to me is June and Shandricka met on Tinder just to fuck. Is that what y'all basically got? It was supposed to be a just quick, girl, we met on Tinder to fuck, and then girl, we end up liking each other. That's what I got from it. Am I wrong? And then June swear up and down that within 30 days, Shandricka just taught him so much. Girl, you lying. June, July, August, September, October, November. Girl, you're lying. You ain't learned all that. June sound like a trick. Okay? June, you done met this girl in 30 days, proposed to her, and then bought her a Mercedes while she working at OL. Girl, June, it sounds like June is a trick to me, okay? If anybody is a trick, it might be Junebug. Okay? Cause you and Shandricka done met up to fuck, which ain't nothing wrong with that, right? And then in 30 days, girl, she showed you a lot, and then you proposed. Girl, what? Now, I do believe, just like Shandricka said, girl, we're not, like, this is the thing with June and Safari, with Shandricka and Safari. Shandricka and Safari. Nobody is expecting y'all to be friends, but Safari. Okay? This is for Safari, not even for Shandricka. Safari, girl, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to let it go. Because you would think Safari probably older than, I think Safari is 30. I don't know how old Shandricka is. Safari might be older than everybody, and she got the most childish mentality, to me. All right. So Brandon, Dominique, Don Juan, girl, he proposed 30 days. Girl. Dominique, Brandon, Philip, and Don Juan, they're at work. They basically tell Dominique and Brandon, one of y'all gonna have to go. It ain't gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. That's what I would have said. When you leaving? Okay? Because Squad is just kept. At this point, girl, it's just a TV show. That's why I have to tell them it's a TV show. It's a TV show, it's a TV show, it's a TV show, it's a TV show, it's a TV show. Because we know in real life, bitch, Brandon would have got his walking papers a long time ago. Once HR found out that he was fucking somebody on his team, he would have been gone. I keep trying to tell y'all, child, that come on, 222. Come on, like, subscribe, like the video, okay? I don't even know how to say that shit. We know in real life that what's her face would have been fired a long time ago. Like I told y'all, girl, even at my old job, honey, bitch, one of the dudes was fucking with a manager, LP. Bitch, they fired him. This is in retail. They fired him. Like, really and truly, they should have fired both of their asses. But they fired him. Girl, he was gone. Once they found out that he had a relationship with one of the managers, girl, he was out of there. They was not playing no games. Because how the fuck you gonna watch the girls if she giving you pussy too? Because the truth of the matter is, at this point, it's unfair. And if I worked at OLG, I would be pissed the fuck off. Because the truth of the matter is, Brandon is not going to treat Dominique the way that he would treat other people. And even if Dominique and Brandon were to remain professional at work, he's still going to show favoritism to Dominique. Period. Brandon could never say nothing to me about nothing. Because every time he says something to me, I will be bringing up in the meeting, you talk to Dominique. She walks in this motherfucker 3 hours late. Okay? So you can't say a fuck thing to me. That's how it will always be with me. All the time. I don't give a damn if I was late. You ain't saying shit to me. You fucking the bartender. Period. Okay? You're not treating nobody the same when you getting some pussy from them. Maybe. I don't know if they fucking or not. Girl. They could just be, they ain't gotta be having sex. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Just like the guy in LP. There's no way that if you found out this person who you have a relationship with, if you found out they were stealing, you would turn the girl. So no, you got to go. Good luck on your relationship, but you ain't gonna be working here. Okay? Girl, I ain't got nothing to say. Girl, like I said, girl, at the end of the day, this is a TV show. It is what it is. Like, it's a TV show, right? Kandi meets up with Safari. Safari says she cares about Patrick. This is, again, one of y'all just told me that Safari slid into Kandi's DMs trying to get close to Patrick. I think what the problem is, they want Safari to, I guess the way that Patrick, let me tell y'all something, that's how it should be. These niggas should care more about you than you care about them. I think because they see the effect that Safari has on Patrick, that they are looking at it as though, oh shit, like, he really cares about this girl, but when she comes around, she's not giving us head over heels a woman in love. I think that's the problem, because if Safari was walking around her acting like a bitch who just in love with the dick, they wouldn't care. But because it's the other way around, and Safari got Patrick wrapped around her finger, and it's not Patrick having Safari wrapped around his finger, I think that's where they have it. I think that's where they probably won't admit it, but I think that's where the issue comes in. Because everything that Patrick got going on is always at the hands of something Safari said or did. And they see that. And that's the problem that Kandi, as much as I love Kandi, that's the problem that Kandi, Todd, and all of them having, like, damn. Like, you used to be the party nigga. You used to be the nigga that be in the streets, have a good time. You got all the bitches. Like your grandmama, your great aunt, your aunt and your mama said, girl. Well, Aunt Brooke said, girl, 4 for 4 say you was a hoe. 4 out of 4 say you was a hoe. So everybody know you was a hoe. And now here come this girl who just kind of like, oh yeah, I got a boyfriend. And you like over here, I love Safari beating the thing, That's all it comes down to. They just don't understand. They just want Safari to be as much as in love as Patrick shows. And because Safari isn't showing the same thing that Patrick is showing, they have an issue with it. So once Safari was like, I care for him, Kandi was like, oh. Girl, shut up. So, Miss Dominique. Okay. So they all meet up at what's-her-face house? Brian's house. They meet up at Brian's house. And Sherrod was confusing me. Sherrod, whatever his name is, he was correct. Okay? And I thought about this. Because I was thinking that Kandi made her stay. You were dead wrong, Dominique. You really should have went out and checked on your friend. You ain't got to stay, but you could have at least went out and said, hey, I need to go check on my friend. I'll be right back, right? You didn't do that. Then you got mad when Sherrod called you out. Then Sherrod started acting crazy, talking about, I didn't even say your name. That's why I was like, did they chop something up? Because Sherrod, you, even though you're absolutely correct, you were talking about Dominique at the time. Now, Dominique lied and said, you didn't say nothing to me. Maybe she didn't hear you. Right? But at the end of the day, even with Sherrod I don't know what, I didn't say your name. You did say my name. No, I didn't, Sherrod. You did say your name. Even with that being said, Sherrod was still right. Dominique, your ass was dead ass wrong, and that's why you got loud. And let me say something. I caught you, Miss Dominique, in that slick shit you tried to pull. One thing I have caught on to is when straight men get into an argument with a woman and they refer to you as a female, they low-key calling you a bitch. So whenever you hear a straight man be like, man, these females be tripping. Man, dog, go get that female, dog. They calling you a bitch without calling you a bitch. So when Dominique started talking about, with his stank ass, with his sassy ass, she was low-key calling Sherrod a faggot, a punk, and a sissy. Please don't get it twisted. I read right between those motherfucking lines. Dominique, I caught what your ass was doing. Please don't get it twisted. They got the girl that we got the code. We got words to express how we feel without saying the word. Okay? Just like I got onto Philip ass when he called Torian a diva. I knew exactly what the fuck Philip was trying to say about Torian. Was low-key calling him a punk. Dominique, when you called that boy sassy, I knew exactly what the fuck you were trying to say. I said, oh, she one of those. Okay. Okay. Just again, like when the straight niggas be calling y'all females, they low-key calling y'all bitches. So I caught that, Miss Dominique. I said, oh, all right. Oh, okay. And then, at the end of the day, even though Sherrod did say your name, you was dead ass wrong. Everybody said you was wrong. That's the real gag. Brian said your ass was loud and wrong. Shandricka knew your ass was wrong. Like, the truth of the matter is, you came with June and Shandricka, you left them outside, and you didn't even take the time to just be like, hey, y'all, I need to run outside, watch my purse. That's how you know, that's how the people know you coming back. Hey, girl, Kandi, can you watch my purse? I'll be right back. Let me run downstairs and go check on my homegirl. You didn't do none of that. You just stood there. And then got mad when the people called you out. June was right. Like I said, June was right. I didn't like the way, I thought that Shandricka should have addressed Dominique because that could have went left real fast. But like I also wrote on my paper, June was right. Everybody was right about Dominique. That's what it comes down to. And then, girl, you get up hollering and screaming and cursing. Girl, that's why I couldn't do. I couldn't do Dominique in real life because Dominique, girl, we would have been too hollering, bitch. Because when you start calling me sassy, at that point, it's best for me to get up and leave. Dominique, you was dead ass wrong. You were dead ass wrong. Period. Yeah. And like last week, I tried to give her a pass until I thought about it. Like, girl, even if Kandi said, "Girl, don't go nowhere," you could have at least said, "Okay, well, girl, let me just go check on her." You could have at least said that, girl. You just stayed at the party, and then got mad when the girls called you out. Because quiet as it's kept, you done had that motherfucking energy with June. Now, you probably didn't have that energy with June because probably out of respect for Shandricka. So I'll give you a pass on that. Mama Joy said she wouldn't mind having a friend to go to the movies with. I said, I know that's right. So Patrick. Patrick goes to see his 4 favorite girls. Aunt Bertha, his mama, Kandi, and Mama Joyce. Oh, no, she was. I know it wasn't that. Okay, so it was a 4 because it was 4. Patrick, I think Patrick. Here, Patrick, this. If he's engaged to Safari, I don't know. You know. This is your second engagement, and you're 26 years old, and then the excuse that you gave for the first engagement coming to an end is because your fiance walked out, and when she walked out, that made you feel abandoned, and so you went and got back in the streets, bitch. So you and your fiance basically got into an argument. She left. You felt some type of way, so you started back hoeing again. Is that what y'all got from what Patrick said? Because that's what I got. Patrick sounds like one of those men who just want to say that they have a wife. I'm sorry. Baby, this is your second engagement, possibly, and you're only 26 years old. And your first engagement, you said you called it off or you were upset because you felt as though she abandoned you. So you went and got back in the streets. Patrick needs therapy. Because if you got abandonment issues, sweetie, Safari can't do shit for you. Okay? Safari gonna run the fuck out of Patrick. You want a baby, you want a wife, but girl, you sitting here talking about you got abandonment issues. Don't put your abandonment issues on Safari. Okay? That was pretty much it. They say they okay with it. They say they okay with it. He wants the look of a family. That's it. Cause baby, you too young to be on. I'm sorry. Patrick is too young to be on his second fiance. And then your first fiance didn't work out, not because, I was too young, not because, it's because, she walked out during an argument and I felt abandoned, so I went back to the streets and started being a hoe again. Girl, what? That's pretty much what Patrick said. And everything that Patrick says, it sounds like some shit that Safari has told him. Even when he was sitting in the barber shop and he started talking to Todd about the twin flames, I said, that sounds like some shit that Safari done told him. Even if it is true. Baby Safari, baby got that motherfucking Patrick wrapped. Ooh, I'm trying to leave it alone. I see that nigga. I'm trying to leave it alone. Baby, Safari got one for you. Safari give me like Safari look like she got a birth girl like this girl I used to work with. She used to have the birth control. You know the birth control thing you get, girl. She had it in her arm. It was right here. It's like a chip. Yes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Safari looks like she the type that'll tell Patrick that she not on birth control, but she low key on birth control. Cause she really don't want to have no baby. But now she on this motherfucking show, she might have to stick around. Safari said, bitch, I'm on the motherfucking show now. Bitch, I might have to stick around for a few seasons. Patrick, baby, go get you some help. We all need to be in therapy. But clearly you need to be in therapy too. Like Chloe did with Lamar, okay? Cause y'all think Chloe ain't had y'all think Chloe wasn't on birth control or ain't got pregnant? Hello, somebody. You think that bitch just up and got pregnant out the blue with Tristan? No, ma'am. Girl. Baby, she went to the children's chop shop. I said, I know that's right. Mama said, I'm not having no baby by no drug addict. Girl, it's a wrap, okay? It is what it is, child. Shout out to Patrick. I think that Patrick is a very nice, he comes across as a very nice person. But Patrick, he gives me very much, the girls did his homework in college. He probably got by, off his good look. He's a nice looking guy. He got by off of how he looks, and the girls did his reports and all that stuff. And girl, Patrick is swinging in the deep water, and he can't swim. Y'all already know. I already said what I said about Patrick. I'm gonna leave it alone because he's a nice person. Kandi was paying our professors. Girl, somebody had to be doing something because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Girl. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Girl. Patrick, the way Patrick be looking when he do his girl, let me leave Patrick alone. Hey Patrick, how you doing? That's what I've been saying. Even in high school. Patrick really gives you blonde hair, blue eyes, valley girl. He gives me like he walks around with a chihuahua in his bag. The only reason Patrick get by is because of the way that Patrick looks. And that's just true tea. That's the only reason that he gets what he wants. Is because Patrick is fine. Patrick is fine. Oh my, Patrick is fine, bitch. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie, child. Patrick is fine. But you're not gonna sit here and convince me that Safari is with Patrick because girl, she's with Patrick because that is a lick. She getting closer to Kandi. She gonna be on this motherfucking show, okay? She gonna advertise her motherfucking business. She gonna get what she gonna get from this nigga, and then she is out of there. Y'all think somebody like Safari who got her own business? Girl, let me stop, because I feel like I'm talking about I don't want to sound like I'm being mean. She don't give me, like Safari don't give me, she would end up with somebody like Patrick. That woman has her own fucking business. Like, I could talk about the bitch all day long, but it doesn't take away from the fact that clearly, girl, she got some, she knows she got some, just because you got your own business don't mean nothing, but she got her own business. Patrick run a parking lot. Now, they say y'all saw he owned a parking lot, and that's not to put Patrick down because he works in a parking lot, because baby, Patrick probably make a whole bunch of money, right? But I'm just saying, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Baby Safari not with that boy because she want to be with that boy. Baby Safari with that boy because girl, that's Kandi Burris' cousin. That's Candy's cousin. And I'm gonna be with this nigga. I'm gonna be with this nigga and I'm gonna take his money and he gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna say. I mean, whatever I tell him to do, he gonna fucking do it. Safari, who said that? Safari is cute with an agenda. There we go. That's all I'm trying to say. Wrap it up and put a motherfucking bow on it. Girl, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm glad you wrapped it up for me. Girl, Safari is cute with an agenda. Period. End the conversation. Oh, girl, at this point, I low-key ain't even mad at Safari. Girl, I know who that was. Girl, at this point, girl, I'm not even low-key mad at Safari. She ain't got the best motherfucking personality. But girl, from what we done came up with on the motherfucking live, bitch, okay? You saw those tears she gave Kandi? Sure did. What we done came up with on the motherfucking live is this, okay? Quiet as this kept Safari, you was getting on my motherfucking nerve. But I think my whole mind done changed about you. Cause quiet as this kept, you doing what you supposed to do, bitch. You done got with this nigga who a little bit slow. His elevator don't even make it past the second floor. And we in the mother bitch, we was in the motherfucking World Trade Center. That's how far up we got to go with Patrick. And his elevator stopped on the second floor. Bitch, we got 99 more floors to go. Girl, you done got with this nigga who elevator don't go up to the top floor. You got this nigga wrapped around your motherfucking finger. He cousins with bitch, one of the bitches who run shit at Bravo. You done got your ass onto this motherfucking show. You showing your goddamn business. You got this nigga wearing your motherfucking waist trainers. Okay? Bitch, I'm about to go follow Safari. Quiet as it's kept. That's the type of bitch I like. Shout out to Safari. Now I like Safari. I've been dragging this bitch for 8 episodes. Now I like Safari. Safari said, bitch, I'm getting my motherfucking money. Fuck these niggas. These niggas not gonna do me wrong. Bitch, that bitch sat at that motherfucking table with Kandi and was like, of course I love Patrick. Girl, when I say mama put on a motherfucking show, of course I love Patrick. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me want to cry. Do it, girl. Do it, girl. Do it, girl. Shout out to Miriam. Girl, shout out to Miriam. And I don't even like talking about it because, like, the way that he treats his, what did she say? The way that he treats his aunts and his grandmother. Like, I was looking at that bitch. Here go Kandi. Oh my God. Miriam said, let me tell this bitch what I need to tell her so she can get out my face. Miriam said, let me tell the HBIC what she want to hear so I can get the fuck up out of this restaurant. No, I love Patrick. Girl, what you want to hear? What you want to hear? I care for him. It makes me want to cry like I don't even want to talk about it because I start crying. Will you, Miriam? Now I go up to Miriam. I was just talking about this bitch the other day. Miriam, it was the people in the confessional, girl. We done called you an opportunist, girl. We done said that you was in it, baby. You was just trying to get your motherfucking money. Watch I'm gonna be mad at Miriam next week. Miriam is a villain. Okay, yes! Yes, Miriam said, bitch, I got with the nigga because I thought he was a motherfucking trick. Okay? Period. And quiet as this kept, I do kind of still agree that at the end of the day, when you got your mama, your grandmama, your great-grandmama, your grandmama, your mama, your aunt, and your great-aunt calling you a hoe, and the people call you Player P, can you really blame Miriam for saying, oh, I thought the nigga was a trick, I was just gonna get some money? That's what she basically said. I was just gonna get some money, get me a couple of Chanel bags, and go on by my business. Because that's the image that you put out there, girl. That's the image that Patrick puts out there. You know what? Girl, I wanted to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta and that photo that they put out, which I absolutely love. And I'm so happy. I thought the first picture was cute. I know I'm all over the place. I thought the first picture was cute. I like this one better with the white suits on. But I was sitting here thinking, you know they would have never been able to do that. Girl, no tea, no shade. I know some of y'all about to get mad what I'm about to say. You know they wouldn't have been able to do that if Nene and Portia was still on the show. The girls from Atlanta got together to do another photo, another promo photo. I said if Nene and Portia was still on the show, they wouldn't have been able to come together to do that. It would have been hell on wheels. And I heard that it was Kenya's idea to get together and do another. They wouldn't have been able to do it. It wouldn't have been accomplished at all. Girl, you know how hard it would have been? Yeah, I saw the photographer was Eric Robinson. You know how hard it would have been trying to gather these bitches together to try to make something work, to make, give the fans something that could be potentially better than the first photo. Quiet as it's kept, girl. I think it's gonna be better. It is. I had a note in my phone the other day, and it said, I think I was listening to one of the Diva videos, and she was talking about how she thinks it's gonna be better because now it's kind of like now the girls can do their job. Now a bitch can I can do my job without fear of getting popped in my fucking face. Now I can do my job without fear of getting my hair pulled. Because the truth of the matter is, girl, we're on this show to entertain the people, read, shade, and talk shit. And quiet as it's kept, more than likely, the girls who usually want to be the most violent are the ones who can't keep up. Y'all know that? Y'all noticed that? That's the... Now, we can talk shit. We can probably get in each other's face, but we know ain't nobody gonna. We know ain't nobody gonna tap nobody. You know what I'm saying? Girl, we might do all of this, but we know, girl, sing, bitch. Don't touch my face. Now the girls can get together and they can say, hey, y'all, we want to make this show work this season. Let's get together and do another promo shoot. Girl, the girls that like to fight are usually the girls who cannot keep up. And when you look at how it goes, is usually that's what it is. From Teresa, she can't keep up with Marge. Girl, she can't keep up. That's why she always resorts to either flipping the table or throwing dishes across the table. No tea, no shade, Monique. And Candace wasn't even wearing her ass out, quiet as his kept. She was dancing. Portia, it's usually the girls who cannot keep up, who gon' be ready to fight. And now I think that since those girls are gone, now it is a different vibe. I think the girls know that, girl, we not fighting. Yes, we gonna talk about each other. Yes, we gonna read each other. Yes, we gonna shade each other. But bitch, it's a line that you don't cross. Yes, we might get up in each other's faces, but bitch, ain't nobody fighting nobody. Okay? Ain't nobody putting their fucking hands on nobody. Kim Zolciak. That's another bitch who I forgot about, okay? Kim Zolciak. Kenya literally sat there with her fucking legs crossed and was tearing Kim to shreds. And Kim couldn't keep up, so she broke shit in Nene's house. It's always the girls who can't keep up that get the most violent. Y'all better look at the track record. I ain't making this shit up. Y'all know it's the truth. So now I think that since Portia, Nene gone, but I do think that it has a different type of All right, girl, we got a job to do. Y'all hoes gonna get red. I might get red. Okay, girl. We might go below the belt sometimes, but girl, we know at the end of the day, Marlo don't get violent with nobody. I'm not saying Marlo has not been violent, but what I'm saying is on the show, I can't remember. I could be wrong. Marlo hasn't put her hands on nobody. Marlo will talk about your mama not loving you. She'll come in and start some mess, but Marlo hasn't been violent on the show now that I can remember. I could be wrong. At some point, the girls gonna have to realize, girl, this is a show. Portia was the first one to get on the fight on the show, yeah. Oh, Sheree did shift. Girl, she did. Sheree did shift Kim's wig. She did. I forgot about that. I'm ready for the new season. I'm ready for the new season. I'm here for Atlanta, girl. I think it's gonna be cute. I think it's gonna be just enough, right? Portia was always also the first one to have props pointed in her face at the reunion. Y'all always forget that part. I mean, mahogany, quality is kept. If you really want to get technical about it, the props were actually pointed in Cynthia's face. They were pointed in Portia's direction, but they were actually in Cynthia's face. That's true too. Am I lying? Am I lying? The props were actually in Cynthia's face. They were pointed in Portia's direction. So if anybody should have been upset, it should have been Cynthia, because she was getting all of that shit. From the bullhorn to the scepter. And again, right? Girl, she's just gonna keep up with Kenya. She gonna keep up with Kenya. Girl, Marlo had Portia crying about a doormat that her mama got from Target. The dirty no. Girl, Portia was crying over a motherfucking doormat. Girl, no tea, no shade. But she was. So that should let you know right there, girl. And Cynthia didn't have a problem with the props. And literally, they were in Cynthia's face. Girl, that's the game. They were in Cynthia's face and Cynthia just sat there. But again, Portia couldn't keep up with Kenya's mouth. So usually it's the girls who can't keep up verbally. God want me a burger now. It's usually the girls who can't keep up verbally that Portia can read. Portia done had some moments on the show. But what I'm saying is I do believe that when you really think about it, the girls who usually get violent are the girls who, it's always, when a girl gets violent, people are going to say it's because the other person was talking too much shit. The other person was being too disrespectful. That's what they're going to say. I don't know. Like, can y'all, like, literally, even, no, I don't even talk about Portia. Because even on her own damn show, Portia was throwing motherfucking plates, microphone stands, and everything. But, child, at this point, I think a lot of them do practice their reads, but I also can tell when, like, okay, girl, the girls are getting you together. have not watched the Meg interview yet. I'm gonna watch it. Girl, I'm about to go because this is only supposed to be about Kandi and the Gang. All right, I'm about to go, y'all. I'm about to go find me something to eat because that little smoothie. Girl, I ain't gonna lie, that smoothie went right through me too, man. Portia is still Andy Cohen's favorite. She might be. I can see her coming back to the show. I can definitely see her coming back. The only person that's not coming back is Nene. Portia, I can see coming back next season. Now Portia can't make no demand. She can't make no demands. I don't think it's a wrap for Nene. I think the only person that could come back is I don't think Phaedra can keep up. I think Phaedra had that one read that she had with Kenya at the reunion, but when I really think about it, Phaedra don't do all that at the reunions. Phaedra usually gives you shady confessionals, but when it's time to go like toe-and-toe, battle, she not keeping up with the girls. I can't remember. The only read I can remember her doing was the one with Kenya. Other than that, I don't remember. But I also don't like Phaedra either. So I will admit that that's probably why I can't remember because I don't too much care for Phaedra. So maybe she was reading her ass off and I just looked at her like, Maybe she was reading at the reunions and I just wasn't into it. Girl, like, That's what I always thought too. I thought that Phaedra, she read and she shade in the confessionals. But girl, when it come time to the reunion where the girls be going toe to toe, she always bombed. Like, girl, you ain't even, okay. Because even when she had that one seat, girl, ooh. Even when she had the golden seat beside Andy, ooh, girl. When she got that was her last reunion, she ain't do shit. And usually that's supposed to be where the girls do the most read. And we know Kandi not gonna read a girl, so. Kandi not read, we know that. But Kandi had her moments, but you like Phaedra? Block. Okay. Her career is over. Nene got the best one-liner. She do. I have to give it. Nene, well, Nene has the best one-liners. She does. Period. What's up, Cape Town? All right, y'all, I'm about to go. I will see y'all probably tomorrow. I did get some of y'all emails. Y'all want me to watch the Benzino and Kandi interview. I'm gonna try to watch it, girl. I ain't gonna lie. Once I saw that interview was an hour and 23 minutes. I said an hour and 23 minutes. Ugh, that's a long ass time. I've really been trying to stay out of the Real Housewives of Potomac news. If everything is true that I've been reading, I want Candace to come back and set that motherfucker on fire. Okay? And Chris, that's what your ass get. That's what your ass get. See, now I'm about to get started. That's what your ass get. While you was walking around here trying to play Mr. Good Guy and trying to be the motherfucking fan favorite, now they out here talking about your ass was at the reunion. That's what your ass get. When Candace was trying to get into these bitches' asses, your ass was always walking around trying to hush her up, trying to get her to be quiet, trying to grab her by her arm, sitting on top of her, because you wanted to be America's favorite house husband. Now they done switched up on your ass from what the street's saying. Okay? I bet you shut the fuck up this season. I guarantee you when Candace come back and start getting up into their asses this season, I guarantee you gonna sit your ass sit there and be quiet. He'll learn. You gonna learn to sit there and let Candace do her motherfucking job. Okay? And now they done turned on hit. Supposedly the word on the street allegedly is that Giselle said that Chris was inappropriate with her, allegedly, at the reunion last year. I don't know. And that I think Ashley is supposedly backing Giselle up. But one of you made a comment that actually made so much sense to me, and y'all asked me, do I believe that Ashley is teaming up with Giselle so that Giselle doesn't make her situation with Michael the focal point or one of the focal points of the season, right? I believe that too. I can see Ashley definitely teaming up with Giselle to go against Candace and Chris in order for Giselle not to bring up Michael. But quiet as it's kept, bitch, we got 17, 16 episodes. Your shit can be brought up too. So I don't know. That's a word on the street. That's the word on the street. So, again, Chris, that's what your ass get. Sorry. If that's true. Because you was always around here trying to cheese and smile in these bitches' faces while they was disrespecting your motherfucking wife. And now that they came after your ass talking about allegedly you out here being inappropriate with them at the goddamn reunion. Giselle always go after the husbands. That's all I'm saying. And that's the real gag. The gag is, and y'all know Ashley, y'all already know. I don't make it no secret no more. I used to because I used to be a low key ashamed. Ashley was my favorite at one point. The truth of the matter is, it was Giselle fucking with everybody season 1. I didn't watch season 2. I think I was watching people reviews, but I didn't watch the season. And then after that, it was Giselle and Ashley. Giselle and Ashley, like people try to get mad at Robin, which Robin just kind of like, girl, she kind of like just like the, but it's really Giselle and Ashley. That is the motherfucking duo. Okay? Y'all be mad at Robin, but Robin really don't be doing shit. It's Giselle and Ashley. They keep the shit going. Which, I mean, it's a show, but, like, I think you should call out shit. Girl, when I tell you, if I move my bang, when I tell you, bitch, y'all hoes better be glad I ain't got no hair. Because the way I be moving these invisible bangs and the hair out the way, I ain't got shit. If I move this bang one more time, what am I moving, though? That's the thing. What are you moving? But yeah, Giselle and Ashley, that's really the duo. It's not Robin. You can get mad at Robin because Robin is a follower. Robin act like she ain't got no fucking backbone sometimes. But girl, Robin is not the issue. Girl, it's Giselle and Ashley. But y'all say that Candace is the issue. Girl, I ain't never known nobody to be the motherfuckers who saw the shit and get a pass. That's the real gag. That's the real gag with me. But y'all go up for Giselle because Giselle has a stoic attitude when she goes to the reunion. And that's another one. As much as I don't have no problem with Giselle, but that's another one. How you that motherfucking messy and stir the pot, but girl, it's kind of like y'all go up for like, ooh, girl. It's kind of like y'all go up for like mediocre. Like, Giselle not even that girl like that. Like the other day, I saw her online dancing all off beat. Girl. With some motherfucking Nike tennis shoes on, some skinny jeans, and a shirt, a puff shirt, and she. Girl, what are you doing? Girl. And where is you going? But girl, that's what. But you know, Giselle. I don't have a problem with Giselle. The only person I really don't have a problem with, like, I really don't dislike anybody off Potomac, honestly. Like, Karen is cool. Karen's just a fucking liar. Robin is cool. Robin just followed Giselle. Giselle is cool. She's just messy. But somebody gotta start the shit. Ashley was my favorite. I ain't gonna lie, once upon a time. Candace is one of my favorites now, and Wendy is one of my favorites. So I don't really dislike anybody on Potomac. It's just that I think that sometimes, you know, the girls think that you're supposed to like everything about somebody. Giselle is cool. Giselle does her job. But I can also say in the next breath that Giselle is very mediocre to me. Like, y'all give Giselle a pass and y'all hype. That's the thing. Like, I feel like, not y'all, but I feel like people hype up Giselle when they should not. Like, what are you hyping up? You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't even doing shit. Like, Giselle literally just, like, plant the seeds, then she sit back. And then even at the reunion, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The Real Housewives of Potomac reunion should be so much better than what they are. But the only people that usually kind of carry the reunion is Karen, probably. Like, Giselle don't carry her weight at the reunion. That's the point I'm trying to make. Giselle don't never carry her weight. That's why I can never understand how she has the golden seat. When she pretty much just sit there with her legs crossed. And then y'all go up for the fact that she ain't even doing shit. Like, y'all act like she at the reunion really earning her paycheck. Giselle literally goes to the reunion and just sit there. She might say something back and forth with somebody and then she'll sit there. Girl, like when y'all, girl, I hate to say it, like Monique. I don't have a problem with Monique. Some of y'all think I hate Monique. I honestly don't. Girl, I be on Twitter liking her pictures. Like, I think y'all think because I went so hard when it came to that fight that I dislike Monique. Do I think it's funny when we call Monique Goonique? Girl, yes. Did I call her out because she was lying? Yes, because Mama said she blacked out, but she told everything that happened. How the fuck you black out? Y'all call her Monique an icon. Monique is not no icon. Nene is an icon. Okay? I'm talking about reality TV. Nene is an icon. Girl, can I say something though? I ain't gonna lie, I did gag. When she said she looks great, Mama looks damn good on the Love and Marriage Huntsville previews. She looked good. When she got out that car, I said, okay, baby, Monique looked like a rich black woman. When she said, what did she say? Let me reintroduce myself. And then she said something about the last 4 seasons. Well, how did she say it? Basically kind of like what we saw. Oh, let me introduce you to the real me. That's what she said. Girl, who the fuck were you presenting on Real Housewives of Potomac? Because you were on Potomac seasons 2, 3, 4, and 5. Girl, you was on reality TV for 4 fucking seasons. And now you're talking about, girl, let me introduce you to the real me. Girl, well, who? Then who was that on? It's shit like that I be listening, and then when I say the shit, the people be like, oh, you dislike Monique. No, I'm just calling out the fact that what Monique said don't make no sense. I'm calling out the fact that if I see one more person online say that they want Monique back on Real Housewives of Potomac, I'm going to have a fit. Because this is the truth. This is the truth. Let me say this, okay? Kenya Moore has a personality. That's why regardless if she's on Real Housewives of Atlanta or if she's on Ultimate Girls Trip with a completely different cast, the personality is still going to come through. It should not matter, and I've said this before, it should not matter if Monique is on Real Housewives of Potomac or Love and Marriage, DMV, or DC. Because if she got the personality, you shouldn't need to see her on Potomac. Because y'all say she got her own show on TV. I think y'all low-key, if Monique is that girl, she don't need to be on Potomac. Because she's gonna be that girl wherever she at. What Giselle say, it don't matter what seat I'm. What Giselle say the first season, it don't matter what seat I'm sitting at. I'm gonna be what I'm sitting in the baddest seat. I'm still gonna be the baddest one in the room. That's probably one of the flyest things she ever said. I give her that. When she said that, I will say this much though. Giselle to me got the best tagline. At least one of the best taglines of all Housewives. I'm sorry, at least that I know. When she said, girl, the word on the street is I am the word on the street, bitch, I'm sorry. I still go up for that motherfucking tagline to this day. Now she kinda ran it in the ground seasons 1, 2, 3, 4. If this bitch talking about being a word on the street one more time, we got it the first season, girl. But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying that I just think if you have your own show, then it doesn't matter, right? Because you're going to be that girl wherever you at. So even if she's on Potomac or Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all don't have to keep saying that, we need Monique back on Potomac. I wish Monique was back on Potomac. Because if you really are a fan of Monique's like you say that you are, because I'm watching Love and Marriage DC, and I'm not the biggest like Monique fan. Like, I don't dislike her, but I don't go up for her. Because to me, it's just kind of like she's a pretty girl with a nice looking family, and that's it. When it comes to like entertainment, no tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. Monique was on TV for 4 years. Y'all still don't go around repeating nothing Monique say. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And y'all swerving out, girl. She the most entertaining thing that ever stepped foot on Bravo. I ain't heard y'all say not one liner, no nothing. And then on top of that, girl, y'all still use the hashtag RHOP. If y'all was really the biggest Monique fan, y'all wouldn't even worry about her being on Real Housewives of Potomac, because you know your homegirl got her own show. Like y'all say, she got her own show. She got her own show on. So why does it matter what she at? Like, she on TV. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, if Kenya wasn't on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then she ended up going to, I don't know, VH1, I still get to see my fave on TV. Yeah, I have 4 homes. And the truth of the matter is, most people don't even have 4 homes, so most of the people that say that can't even relate. At least with Nene, a lot of the shit that Nene says, girl, it's timeless, it's classic, it's legendary, it's iconic. The average person can say it. Bitch, the homeless person can say it, right? Nene transcends across lines. Most people can't say, I have 4 homes. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? But when I say stuff like that, the people will be like, oh, you don't like Monique? No, I don't have a problem with Monique. I'm just calling a thing a thing. That's all. Like, literally, like, we could have a whole book over the one-liners that Nene has said. To this day, we still using shit from season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, season 6. Like, to this day. That's the impact that Nene had on, girl, just the world, period. That's why when I see y'all trying to put people on icon levels, it's kind of like, girl, what you talking about? Girl, Lisa Barlow is not no fucking icon, okay? Monique is not no icon. Even Karen got a few one-liners. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, girl, y'all be so quick to want to put people on icon and legendary level. It's kind of like, no, girl. No. No. The icons do fall. Because like even with Nene is done, right? But what I'm saying is Nene's impact on pop culture, you can never take away. And you can never take away that Nene, girl, when it comes to reality TV, girl, but besides like Tiffany, besides New York, Nene really has a very, like, Nene is in the Smithsonian, y'all. The bitch in the motherfucking Smithsonian, okay? Good. I can talk a lot of shit, but I also can't just be on here no, girl, it's just the truth. Where ain't your scooter? Girl, that's what the Nene literally, we can go through every season, and Nene gonna have some one-liners from season 1. And the truth is, when it comes to Monique Samuels, y'all cannot say that. Monique was on Real Housewives of Potomac for 4 seasons. And the only thing y'all can say is that, I have 4 homes. And the truth of the matter is, most people can't even say that. It's kind of like if you just, I guess in a fun kind of conversation with one of your friends, I have 4 homes. You know, kind of like on Everybody Hates Chris, when I'll be like, girl, my man has 2 jobs. A lot of y'all men got 2 jobs. But no, I'm just saying, it's like, I don't know, child. We like Monique. We ain't got no problem with Monique. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's it. Girl, what time is it? Why is it still light outside? Girl, it still ain't dark. What's your status in the bank, okay? While you was running your mouth, I was running to the bank cashing a check. A Trump check. Okay? Girl. Sheree, who gonna check me, boo? Like, the girls got the one-liners, girl. They do. Even Robin, I remember people all online talking about, I'm so glad Walt Dixon is not here right now. Like, girl, hello? Ooh, sorry. Thank you talking, who was that? Thank you talking with Ree. I just think that if you're going to support Monique does not have to be on Real Housewives of Potomac. If y'all are the stans and fans that you say that you are, you will support Monique wherever she goes. You don't have to keep using the hashtag RHOP. Monique is no longer on RHOP, and she probably will never be again. Monique is on a whole different network, on a whole different show. Start using the correct hashtag. That's 1. 2, you can still support Monique on TV. You can. Sure. Anyways. But the show come on, I forgot what show. Okay, girl. Big girl, quiet. Girl, okay, y'all better say it for what it is. I'm seeing the company. Why does what bother me? Why does what bother me? I was waiting. It doesn't bother me, but it just goes to show that, in my honest opinion, that you really don't want to support Monique. You just want Monique back on Potomac so she could drag Candace again. Because if you really and truly support Monique, you would realize and you would know that she's no longer a part of RHOP. That is LAMDC. Okay? And if she has the power and the influence that she has, then you will start recognizing and accepting that she's on a different network, on a different show. But y'all don't want to let RHOP go, because not necessarily you, but people don't want to let RHOP go because they want Monique to come back so she could finish dragging Candace. Girl, that has to suck. I would hate to be the person that is known as the violent one. Like, that's the only reason why y'all want me back on the show, so I can fight. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would make me feel some type of way. Like, y'all don't want me back because I'm interesting. Y'all don't want me back because I'm fun and I like to have a good time. Y'all want me to come back onto the motherfucking show so I can drag somebody. Oh my God. That's all I'm saying. You know? And quiet as it's kept, for those who don't believe me, I remember, and a lot of us said this, even though Monique was dead ass wrong for fighting Candace, I think the majority of us said that she should not be fired. I remember asking the question. I said, y'all, do y'all think that Monique should be fired because she fought Candace? And most people said no. Even though she was wrong for fighting Candace, I didn't think, and I heard she didn't get fired, I heard she quit. But I was just saying at the time, one of the questions I asked, do you think Monique should get fired because she fought Candace? I don't think she should. And most people, even in the comment section that night on my live, I still remember saying, no, she shouldn't get fired. Because at this point, bitch, you gonna fire Porsche? That's who the girl said we go back. Girl, that's who she should have fought. That's the real thing. That's the bitch who she should have fought. That's who she should have fought. That's exactly who she should have fought. Portia never got fired because Andy was already in love with Portia. That's why Portia never got fired. But I didn't even think that Monique should have been fired. Because again, it's kind of like, girl, and they did make quiet as it's kept. You know what I think happened between Portia and Kenya? Besides the fact they already had beef, y'all know if y'all go back and watch their reunion, I really do think that Nene and Phaedra gassed Portia up before that reunion. I really do. I think they gassed Portia up, but they didn't think that Portia was going to basically get violent at the reunion. That was Portia, that was Phaedra, and Nene gassing. I'm not trying to take the blame away from Portia, because bitch, she did it. But besides the fact that they was already beefing, I do think that Nene and Phaedra was hyping Portia up at that reunion. Baby, and quiet as it's kept, girl, I still remember I remember when that girl didn't come out. Then I said, girl, we done talking about season 5. But I remember I was actually on Monique's side until I saw the motherfucking show. Bitch. I still remember me getting my ass on the motherfucking YouTube and was saying, girl, y'all know they say Candace and Monique got into a fight. I think Candace probably wrong because Monique cared too much about her image. So if Monique did hit her, Candace probably provoked her. I said some shit like that. Candace was in the wrong. That's exactly what I said. I did not believe that. I believed that whatever happened, it was not Monique's fault. It was Candace's fault. Because I felt like that Monique cared too much about her image. And bitch, when the season started, I was like, Miss Monique. Girl! I was gagged, honey. But anyway, I really think that Real Housewives of Potomac season 5 is, girl, as dark and that's going to be one of those seasons in reality TV that's going to be talked about for as much as I wish, myself included, will stop talking about it. I think that's one of those seasons that got so many people worked up Bitch, I remember that season, Quiet as It's Kept. My top rated videos were anything that I had to discuss about Real Housewives of Potomac. That's how much people were talking about it. I just think it's going to be one of those seasons, no matter what, it's always going to come up. Season 5, Real Housewives of Potomac. Girl, that's it. Girl, that's a mess, girl. Bitch, what I'm telling y'all, bitch. What I tell y'all hoes had me stressed out. Girl, bitch, y'all hoes had me stressed out. Bitch, y'all hoes had me stressed out season 5. Bitch, when I tell you stressed for season 5, I had a lot of people to show. Bitch, it did, and it do. Bitch, see, that season 5 had me stressed out. Bitch! Girl! I was like, Well, I tell you, I was pissing y'all when I tell you, I was pissing y'all off. Y'all was pissing me off. Bitch, everybody was pissed off at the end of the day. Because, bitch, I could not understand for the life of me what the fuck y'all was watching. Bitch. Bitch, what the people used to be like, bitch, what the fuck? I'm over here watching episodes 3 and 4 times. Bitch. Oh, child, because God don't understand what the fuck y'all watching. Anyways. Yeah. What happened to the comments? Y'all gone? Ain't no comments on the screen. What happened? I don't see. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see the comments now. Bitch, that season 5 had me worked, baby. Baby, worked. Girl. But season 5 literally had everybody in shambles. Bitch, the viewers, girl, and quiet as it's kept. Quiet as it's kept. Quiet as it's kept, Candace, Miss Thing, you were really the target for season 5. That's the real gag. They were gunning after Candace season 5. Monique fucked up the plans when she fought Candace. And because Giselle can't stand Candace, she took her chance, bitch, boom, now I can get this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But before, it was actually going to be Candace turn at the rodeo. Because they was going after Candace, baby. And then Monique fucked up the plans they had. Monique messed it up. And then when she attacked Candace, Giselle, who never liked Monique, was like, oh, bitch, I got this bitch right where I want her. Okay? And then they had a change of plans. Bitch, we going after her now. That was after Candace. Baby. Sure was. This thing, honey, that was coming for your ass. Coming for your ass. Why I don't see the comments? Okay, here we go. And they still after her. Baby, Candace gonna have to make a phone call to Miss Kenya Moore. Candace, baby, you got to come back, bitch. You got to come back bringing marching bands to motherfuckers' events, okay? Bitch, you better ask somebody. Because quiet as it's kept, in real life, ain't nobody fighting on Potomac. Ain't nobody fighting. So, girl, Candace, you have to do what you got to do. Baby, season 5 was a setup for Candace. It was. Because remember when even Monique was like, remember when they said at Ashley's party that they were going to ice her out? And Monique said maybe we should ice her out? Remember? See, that's how y'all were watching the season. Y'all wasn't watching the season. Y'all was not watching the season. At Ashley's baby shower, they had plans on icing Candace out. And then when Monique had her podcast, she said, I feel like the group is icing me out. Well, girl, they switched that. Girl, you fucked up. Girl, you fucked up, mama. Y'all was gonna ice out Candace, but you slipped up and put your hands on Candace. And then Giselle, who never liked you, and Robin, who gonna always back up Giselle, bitch, they came for your ass. And because Wendy was friends with Candace, Wendy was automatically gonna back Candace up because that's her friend. And you had just hit her friend. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, girl, you were on the outskirts when it was supposed to be Candace. And my sister was the one who, because I used to always say that Karen was being neutral. It wasn't until my sister pointed it out. She was like, I don't know why. My sister was like, I don't know why y'all keep saying Karen is neutral. Karen is not neutral. Karen is on Monique's side. And I was like, you think so? I used to swear up and down that Karen was being neutral. Karen was not being neutral, baby. My sister told me, baby, I don't know what the fuck y'all watching, but Karen is not neutral. Karen is on Monique's side. I was like, bitch, you right. But yeah, child. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't understand why Candace was being so nice about, I know, right? See, I'm supposed to be gone. That's why I still don't understand why Candace gives Giselle a pass. Because quiet as it's kept, Giselle don't give a fuck about none of y'all bitches except for Robin. I think Robin is the only one that Giselle has any type of loyalty to. Other than that, bitch, Giselle throwing all y'all hoes under the bus. That's why I never understand why Candace give her so much grace. Now we learn in this season, allegedly, girl, Candace after your man. I mean, the Giselle after your man. When you should have been on Giselle's ass a long time ago. Okay? It's this place around the corner, bitch. They got some good ass tacos. And I want some. Them hoes is $14. Girl. That's all you get. Bitch, you don't get no motherfucking refried beans. You don't get no motherfucking rice. Okay? Bitch. You don't get no baracho beans, nothing. Just 3 motherfucking tacos, that's it. Them hoes is $12.99 plus tax. Shit. Them hoes be so motherfucking good though. I don't know why Kandi keep playing so nice. I don't. And the thing is, that's the thing, like, I don't even have no problem with Giselle, but girl, you can't be letting that girl just run over you like that. You got me fucked up, bitch. I would have pulled Giselle number a long ass time ago. I want Candace to go back to when she was talking about Giselle having that $900,000 teardown cabin. When she really had Giselle pissed off because she was talking about Giselle's house. Bitch, Giselle was pissed. She was trying to do a $900,000 turnout cabin, baby. When that motherfucker, when she said when it caved in. God, I know that's right. Oh, child. Anyways. I say this every show. Not every show. I say this all the time. But like Candace, as much as people may not like her, as much as some of you may not like Candace, that's fine, girl. We like who we like. We, whatever. But Candace needs to realize that, girl, you're that girl over there at Potomac. Period. Yes, I'm hyping that bitch up. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that's the bitch who be trending. Okay? Giselle don't be trending. Karen don't be trending. Okay? Robin don't be trending. I think Wendy probably trended a couple of, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, like, even just a couple of weeks ago, Candace was trending. Just out the blue. Girl, out the blue. Out the blue. Girl. Bitches ain't trending because ain't nobody talking about you. You trending because you on people's lips or their fingertips. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Candace realizes how much she brings to the table. And I think she needs to realize that. I'm not saying, girl, you gotta go walk. I'm not saying start walking around here like you Nene Leaks and bitch you Bella Van. But bitch, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this much. It pissed me off even last year when all that shit was going on with Candace. And yes, Candace was wrong for throwing that lettuce at Mia. But it pissed me off how everybody ran in to check on Mia. Fuck that. No, bitch, I've been here since season motherfucking 3. That bitch just got to the motherfucking table. Like, if I was Candace, I would have been pissed off, especially at Wendy. I don't give a damn. Okay? Y'all all running in the room checking on her. Girl, what? I don't know. I just think Candace needs to start getting onto their ass. Hold on, what she said? Candace did a housewife to housewife with Sutton, and Sutton told her that since she's a common denominator, that she's the center of everything. She is! I don't know. I don't think that Candace really knows what she brings to the show. I think a lot of people, because people won't admit it, right? People will say that Karen is the show, that Giselle is the show. Karen isn't the show. Karen isn't the show because Karen just had her own show and y'all didn't even fucking watch it. That's how I know Karen not the show. Because if Karen was really as entertaining as y'all say that she is, even though Karen has had funny moments on the show, there was a season, I think it was season 4. I think it was season 4 or season 5, I can't remember. Season 4, I can't remember. Well, I was posting Karen and some of the stuff that she was saying in my videos because some of the stuff that Karen was saying was actually hilarious. But Karen isn't as entertaining as y'all say that she is because if she was, those numbers on her spinoff show wouldn't have been what they were. So, y'all say she's entertaining, but y'all ain't even watching her shit. Karen don't trend. Karen's probably over there scratching her ass and got the girls in a frenzy. I think that Candace really and truly could be that girl. Listen to what I'm about to say. Even though it doesn't bother me anymore, it used to, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anybody thinking that what I'm saying is like, I'm like telling her like to stop crying. But I think that's why people are gonna always find a reason to say that Candace is this. Like, you got all that mouth, but you cry. Like, it's almost like if Candace wasn't crying and she was just giving the girls, you know, the business, then people will respect her more. So it's almost like Candace, if you stop crying, but then people say they're gonna like Candace, girl. No, like Candace. This is the thing. Somebody got to be the villain, and Candace is the villain of the show. That's the thing. And nobody ever likes the villain. Period. But it's so crazy because most of the time, girl, somebody said, I think it was that All True T? I can't remember. They made a comment basically saying that usually the fan favorite is the villain of the show. Y'all ain't noticed that? It's usually the fan favorite. That's real tea. It was somebody who said it. I can't remember. The fan favorite is usually the real villain of the show. Hello? Think about it. Think about it. We have to give somebody the role of villain, even if they're really not the villain. So Candace is the villain, and nobody ever likes the villain, even though she's really not the real villain. Bitch, Karen said out of her own mouth last year. Can we call a thing? Karen sat across a table from Giselle and said that she had a hot box. She said that she was a drunk. said that she had an STD, and she said at the reunion that she didn't believe any of those things. She just said it. So Karen admitted that she knew that when she said those things, that it was a lie. She literally said, I know it was, yeah, I don't believe it. Yeah. Girl, you literally sat across the table from somebody and said they had a hot box. You said they had they were drunk. You said that they, girl. And then you get to the reunion and be like, yeah, I know it was, I don't believe it. And then people be like, oh, Karen. Girl, what the fuck? Honey, bitch. The girl said y'all got. The reunions could be so much better if everybody clocked in. Giselle not gonna clock in though. Well, no, Giselle do be clocked in. That's the thing. She just not the best worker. Y'all get Giselle being the producer of the show y'all get that fucked up with like her being entertaining. That's the problem. Y'all think that because Giselle is the unofficial producer of the show, that means she's entertaining. No. She does a good job at keeping the mess going, and then that's where the buck stops. Okay? That's where the buck stops. She does a good job at getting the ball rolling. But that does not equate to entertaining. Okay? I'm here to let y'all girls know. Period. Somebody needs to tell somebody. I say it again. Okay? Giselle does a good job at keeping the ball rolling on the show. But just because you're an unofficial producer or just because you can produce the show does not mean that you're entertaining. Because she's not. Bitch, I hope this shit works. I'm trying to do skin. I'm trying some new skin stuff. Bitch, oh my God. And that's the thing. Exactly. It's like, did she sit there? Did she sit there? ICD. What's up, hey friend? That's my friend Deanna, y'all. Did she just sit there? Did she just sit there at the reunions? Girl, I ain't even gonna get my candles. Damn, fucking with y'all. I'm so pissed off now. I'm supposed to go get my candles. Maybe I'm gonna get them, I'll go get them some more. Hopefully they don't put them back. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm hungry as hell. I'm hungry. I need to go get my haircut too. I want to go to Vegas next week because I want to go see the RuPaul's Drag Race show. And it's not that expensive to go. But I have to go on Monday. That's why I bother them. I've been saying that forever. The truth of the matter is everybody married and everybody had to let... Girl, let me shut up. Because I don't want to sound like... Because I do believe that you should marry. I do believe that you should marry rich if you can. I do believe you should marry for security, okay? But the truth of the matter is the truth. Even with me saying that, most of those women on the show, not every woman, but most of the women that have been on Real Housewives of Potomac, I ain't gonna say most. A lot of those women on Real Housewives of Potomac would... Who's that? Busy Blue? Would you ever do a collab? I know that's not your thing. I'm asking for a friend. I might. Y'all know collab? Yeah, I might be down for it. It depends on what we talking about. I might be down for it, baby. The girls will put you on the spot, baby. The motherfucker don't want to respond. I'm gonna put his motherfucking ass on the spot. Period. I know that's right, girl. Now I'm nervous and shit. Okay? Um, but you know, the truth of the matter is, Candace really is one of the few. She's one of the few that girl she would have her lifestyle with or without her husband. That's just what it comes down to, and that's true. Karen had to marry for money. Monique had to marry. Girl, who else? Giselle. Well, they say Giselle come from money. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It might just be Karen. Might just be Karen. Because they say that from what I read, I think that Giselle, mama and daddy was okay. From what the streets say. Girl, Wendy will probably. Wendy got 15 fucking degrees. Wendy gonna always have a fucking job. Oh, Ashley. Girl, I forgot about Miss Ashley. I don't know how I let Ashley slip under the girl. She the main one. She the main one. Okay? At least with Monique can say, oh, I liked him. Because Chris was not a bad looking guy back in the day. I saw Chris in his football. Girl. From what I saw a picture, I think that was Chris. Chris used to be fine as fuck. I think after he stopped playing football, he just got big. Which I mean, you're not fine, but you get what I'm trying to say. He used to have like a nice, football build, right? But I think Ashley about the only one who really really hit a lick. Because Karen could really say, no, I was in love with Ray. He was a nice looking man. Monique could say, no, I was in love with Chris. He was a nice looking man. Girl, Ashley literally had to lay down with that old ass white man and push her. Girl. Chris Samuels is not. I know some people say he's ugly. Chris not ugly. He just can't. Them suits be too fucking big and cheap looking. Girl. That's the only thing I'm mad at. Monique be walking around here looking like a rich black woman, and then her husband walking around here with them 2 for $99 suits on. Girl, go get your husband, or your husband needs to go find somebody to get him a suit that fits him. And not those suits that look like they come from Suit Mart. Y'all got too much money. Even on the Love and Marriage DMV thing, everybody looked nice, and then I looked at Chris. The fuck Chris got on? I did not like that. His suits always be looking like that though. You know what you say? Who said that? He's still wearing his draft day suit. Yes, that's exactly how Chris be dressing. Chris dressed like he's just now getting drafted into the NFL. And they have to go find him a suit real fast. Girl, every time I see Chris with the suit on, the couple of times I have, I always look like, ugh. It's one thing if you ain't got no money, but bitch, y'all got money. You can afford to go get a suit that fits you the right way. I know y'all ain't broke, okay? You can at least go get you a cute suit and get it tailored. That's the only thing I'd be like. And he done lost weight, right? And still wearing the same suits that he had, girl, 80 pounds ago. And the material is cheap looking as fuck. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. His suits will never be tailored. Even after reunion in season 5, I thought his suit was a mess. Like, Chris, where are you going? And I'm definitely low-key mad at your wife for letting your ass step out the house looking like that. Because one thing I'm gonna give to Miss Monique. When it comes down to the reunions, Miss Monique gonna be together. Okay? And like I said, girl, in the promos that I saw for Love and Marriage DMV, baby mama was together from head to toe. Together. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out how your wife looking like this. And you looking like this. I don't like it. Ain't no excuse. That's why I say, if she be, girl, that's what I said, girl, I was like, okay. Baby, Miss Monique look like she, girl. I said, okay, girl, Miss Monique look like she got bitch. When that bitch stepped out of that car, I said, oh, girl. Well, even when she was sitting in that confessional, and she was like, I'm back. It was cute. I ain't gonna lie. I can tell the truth, girl. When she was like, I'm back. I said, bitch, you can't tell this thing she ain't no motherfucking star. Okay? But when she was sitting in her confessional, when she was getting out that car, bitch was together. And then I looked to, and then even, I didn't so much crap on her dress in a promo shoot, but it was still a good dress. Like, she still looked good. Like, she still looked good. Then I look behind her, and I see Chris with that baggy white suit on. Baggy. I ain't saying your suit gotta be skin tight. Because I think that's what some of the girls might be thinking, girl, he just wants the suits to be skin tight. No, I'm not saying the suits gotta be skin tight. Okay? But damn. Anyways, girl. Other than that, girl, shout out to Monique. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Real Housewives of Potomac. Shout out to Love and Marriage DMV. I'm going to be watching. Shout out to Candace. Shout out to her white husband. Hopefully you done learned your motherfucking lesson, Chris Bassett. You know Chris Bassett. I like Chris Bassett, but hopefully you done learned your motherfucking lesson. You should have been letting your wife get into their asses a long time ago, but you was too busy trying to be liked. Okay? You was too busy trying to be goddamn favorite house husband of the goddamn Potomac area. And now the bitches done turned on you, and they say allegedly they out in these motherfucking streets talking about how you were inappropriate with them at the reunion last year. And so now, girl, hopefully you sit your ass back and let Candace do her motherfucking job and cuss these bitches out. Okay? He better not say shit to Candace this whole motherfucking season. He better not say shit to Candace this whole season. Anytime Chris say something to Candace, I'm talking about his ass every review. He better leave her alone and let her do her motherfucking job. Not no, we gonna ignore it. Not no, let's take the high road. Absolutely not. We on motherfucking 10. Everybody getting cursed out as soon as they say 3, 2, 1, go. Bitch, I'm giving the girls a show since that's what they want to do. Since y'all want a show, I'm giving the kids a show. Yup. 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 But again, this is all allegedly. This is all allegedly. We gonna see when it come out. Now, Chris, if we find out you being a little touchy-feely or inappropriate, then we gonna be on your ass, okay? And that's just what it is. So if we find out it's the truth, then you get no love from me. Okay, you get no love. You get some love, girl. And Candace, you might be on the chopping block too. Okay? So, but I don't have no loyalty to none of them girls. I don't know them girls that don't know me. I don't know them boys that don't know me. I don't know none of the people on TV. None of them. Okay? My loyalty is to, period. It's a package deal. I know that's right. It's a package deal. Because the truth of the matter is, if we find out this is true, and Candace pulled the Ashley Darby card, right? Because we know what Michael was doing, and we was on Ashley's ass, we gonna be on your ass too. So it better not be true. That's all I got to say. Because your ass gonna get it too. But for some reason, I ain't gonna lie, for some reason, if this is the storyline that they're going for, I feel like it's a lie. I feel like it's a lie. I don't know. But I feel like it's a lie. But we're gonna find out. I feel like it is though. Bitch, and remember when Kandi said that Giselle was Chris's favorite. I think if he could sleep. Remember they played that game about if you could sleep or be with somebody, who would it be? And Candace was like Giselle, and I think that Chris was like Giselle would be. I guess it's type, right? I might be lying. I don't think I'm lying. You know, I remember some shit, but sometimes I do get shit confused. What didn't he say, Giselle? Didn't he? Maybe I'm making that shit up. Let me stop lying. Maybe I make this shit up in my head. Yeah, it was a joke. It was like a game they were playing. And yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Girl, Giselle probably sitting this bitch. Giselle probably at the house, bitch, with a whole motherfucking PowerPoint presentation. Okay, I figured he said it. Thank y'all. Could be a lot I have to remember, y'all. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. What Britney Spears said when she, girl, no, I shouldn't make fun of that, but remember when she did the "You Drive Me Crazy" choreography? They were changing up the choreography, and she was like, "It's just so much. It's just so much. It's just so much choreography." She do be lying like Karen. She do be lying. But I think the difference between Giselle and Karen is that we always catch Karen in lies. Like, we literally can catch Karen in a lie. And not even catch. You be like, girl, I thought you said. Right. Anyways. I mean, everybody lie. It's just that, girl, what are you lying for? What's the motivation? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the motivation? Are you lying because you're trying to get out of a traffic ticket? Are you lying because you know you overslept and you got to come up with a lie to tell your boss? Are you lying because, you know, girl, you missed your exam for school? Like, what's the motivation? Like, are you lying because you're trying to get somebody put in jail? You know, like, it's different types of lies. That's why I call them look white lies, right? Because some shit is just kind of like, oh, okay, girl, whatever. But in some shit, you get your ass whooped. Some shit you get your ass whooped over, alright? Shit. Anyways, girl, I'm still running my mouth. I'm about to go. I'll probably talk to y'all. Hey, Maxine. I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow. Again, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all y'all. Thank y'all for watching the review. Girl, I don't know what this was. Was this a review? Y'all just be running my fucking mouth. I don't know what this was, child. It was a review / girl hot topics. It was a review / hot topics, girl, I guess. Girl, it wasn't even no hot topics, girl. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. I don't know why I can't see none of y'all comment. Okay, here we go. Okay, here come Kim Cat. Okay. That's the only comment I see. Okay, Angela, I see yours. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with the comments. Miss Taylor, I see yours. ICD. Life of D Shante. Maybe y'all ain't talking. Bitch, okay. I'm talking about all see the comments. Maybe y'all ain't saying shit. Okay, I'm about to go, y'all. Bye. I'm about to go get me some tacos. Bye, y'all. I can't even end the fucking live. This taco place around the corner, them tacos be good as fuck, but they high as hell. You get 3 tacos for $12.99 plus tax. And girl, that's it. You don't get no motherfucking no beans, you don't get no fucking rice, you don't get no drink, nothing, just tacos. That's it. Girl. The fuck? Them tacos be so fucking good. I get the chicken and I get the steak. Ooh, that'd be so good. That's what I said, bitch. I tried to end the live and it wouldn't end, so I just stopped. Bitch, I tried to end the live and it would not end, so I was just like, I just gave up. That's why I just sat here like, girl, the live not ending. I don't know what's going on. Exactly. I'm about to go over there though, because I'm about to give me some tacos. I'm gonna come home and drink me a cup of water. We're gonna do a meet and greet one day. Girl, why you acting like you don't know who I am? Okay. But yeah, we're gonna do a meet and greet one day. We should, ICD, we should set it up, huh? A glass of ice water, baby. That's old school, baby. That's old school. That's old school. If you don't put no ice in your water, then baby, you almost halfway nasty to me. Okay? Baby, where I'm from, we drink ice water. We drink ice water. The girls be on here talking about y'all be on here talking about y'all drink room temperature. Room temperature? Bitch, I need my motherfucking shit to feel like, bitch, it just came out the motherfucking Alaska. Bitch, I want my motherfucking water damn near one step from frozen. Do you hear me? Yeah! That's old school. I ain't started hearing that shit till I moved to Houston. Okay? When the girls start talking about, do you want room temperature water? Room temperature, girl, hell no, give me a cup of ice. Girl, I need a cup of ice. A big cup. Matter of fact, just put my ice in one cup and then give me the water. Okay? You know the girls be drinking room temperature water and shit. I mean, I can drink any type of water. Well, not hot water, but you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's room temperature or ice. But girl, the only way, this is me, because y'all know I'm not a big water, like I don't really drink water like that. I mean, I'm starting. I'm getting better at it. But like the only way I can really drink water, it has to be like, I have to drink ice water. If I drink room temperature water, it's more than likely because like I'm probably drunk and I'm thirsty as fuck. So like, if I just got like a couple of bottles sitting on the you know, the bar, I open up and start drinking up. But girl, give me ice water. I need some ice water. Okay? No fucking room temperature. That's the city girls. The girls from the country, we drink ice water. My mom and them ain't never had no water without no ice in it. Okay? My mom and my grandma, nobody I know drink room temperature water. If you ain't got no ice in, bitch, you need to go buy some. I'm just playing, y'all. Girl, okay? I like my water. I like my water room temperature. Girl, not me. Not me. I never want a penguin to make my shit. Do you hear me? Hey, Mr. Penguin. I just be saying shit. I said I want a penguin to make my motherfucking ice water. Do you hear me? I be cracking myself. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, bitch. I be cracking myself. I really be up here cracking myself up. I swear to God, I do. Oh, shit. Bitch. Bitch. Can't no bitch. If nobody else think I'm funny, bitch, I think I'm funny than a motherfucker. Oh, man. I'm about to go. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all probably, I might go live next week. I might go live. Depending on if something happened, I might go live tomorrow. Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm gone for real this time. Here we go.